Hi fam, welcome to my channel. Let's talk. Let's do talk. This whole catastrophe about the death of a person in a position of monarchy by the name of Philip. Um, it's just preposterous. We have a whole focus on this individual and his problem with Meghan Markle and um, Harry in the position of prince. It is just a mess. When you put people in leadership position who are not ordained by God, who does not have God's blessing, who force their way into positions, it is only inevitable that there's going to be some form of imbalance. So this person before they died had so much to say, very discriminatory. And the thing about it is that the focus was on color. The whole concept of expression behind the people who are considered royalty has to do with their insecurities about ethnic groups. And why? I don't know, because originally, based on uh, pictures and stuff, we have pictures of the individual, the female sitting in within a throne position doing a Nazi salute. From the time she was young, someone was training her to do that salute. Now I understand that she was underage and could have little comprehension, but it's not about her comprehension, obviously, because this was the training that she was receiving. And so that has become cemented in her mind and part of her mental and psychological repertoire. And it is very important when you look at these types of miseducation of people in position and power, that the only outcome is imbalance, unfairness, um, inconsideration. And again, here we have a lack of concern for the people of a country that's being represented in an ill way. As much effort as the individual that passed away by the name Philip, the prince, as much effort as he put into expressing himself, you would have thought that a lot of efforts would have been placed on the quality of leadership that is being portrayed and demonstrated and exercised from the British. However, I implore you to take a careful account of how they came in acquisition, of the monarchy, the British monarchy. And when you find that answer, you will realize that the people who have now seized the monarchy are not who you think they are. And this is the thing about not knowing who your leaders are, who you embrace as leaders, who you're looking up to without knowing the historical background and truth. So what else would you expect? Of course, we will have some documents portraying the mindset of these people who have position of power, who have very little understanding of the impact that they're making on people of the world, and how disappointing many people are viewing them as world leaders. All across the globe, this atrocity is being played out, and it's not because of Harry and Meghan. They're relatable. You can understand what they're saying, their concerns, what is affecting them. It is the other old heads, the other out of touch with reality, who are sitting in position of power and leadership. Again, these dynamics that are being played out from a psychological point of view shows very poor leadership. And this type of expression of leadership is what has caused society to deteriorate. Too often, people are looking at these people and thinking this is the behavior they're to portray when they receive a position. Being unjust, demonstrating inequitable distribution of resources, and discrimination. These are not the characteristics of true leadership and guidance for anyone. It is a sign of civilization gone wrong and a society in deterioration. Leaders have to have qualities that are blessed by God. And when they're not, when the original monarchy has been usurped and their position seized through violence and deceptive means, this is what we have. Please do your research, fam. Okay? If universal laws are ignored, you have chaos and an illusion of which people fall under, spell of illusion that people fall under, and they can't see the truth as far as they can see their noses. Okay? So we'll have some excerpts, and some of these will be followed up on, because there's this information is critical and it goes very far. So sometimes it's very light, and other times I will follow up to add to it. But this is not a joke. It's so much, people, that you have to know. Again, this is why people have to understand the word is restitution and not the other word y'all using, reparation. Is restitution, because everything has to be restored and given back to its rightful owner. Everything. Peace and blessings, fam.